Hi loves, thank you so much for visiting my channel today. You guys, I have decided to do some daily just like spiritual messages, I guess, just for life. I tend to get up in the mornings and I'll sit down in prayer and meditation, and I'll have just certain, thoughts that will come to mind, and I sort of just wanted to share that with you guys and, pull a few oracle cards and some tarot to see how these messages resonate with you. You guys, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All information, of course, for booking personal readings or donating to the channel is in the description box below. You guys, also your love readings for August are out. I will also be posting general readings for all 12 signs this week as well. So again, you guys, please be sure to check your post notifications and just check back on the channel. There will be a lot of uploads and updates this week that I don't want you guys to miss. Okay, so today the message that I was definitely getting is that for some of you, you need to make sure that you are looking at the bigger picture in various situations in your life. Some of you are so attached to the result or the outcome in a situation that you are forgetting what's truly important. Okay, so for some of you, you're forgetting the things that are truly necessary for you to have exactly what it is that you want, or for you to attain a certain goal, because it seems like, again, I'm not going to say like you're missing steps, but you're just too obsessed, like I said, with the outcome. So prime example, perhaps if you are trying to lose weight, maybe you eat clean every day and you work out every day and you set a goal for yourself to lose 5 pounds in a week. You get to the end of the week and you only lose 2.5 pounds. Don't be so caught up on the fact that you didn't lose the 5 pounds. Make sure that you're paying attention to the fact that, hey, you actually decided to eat clean, stay dedicated and consistent to achieving the goal the whole week. Consistency is what's going to bring the desired outcome. Okay, you may not always see it as soon as you would like to see it, but it will happen. And this is what, something that you have to understand when it comes to manifestation. Of course, we all know divine timing is very different from our ego's timing, but a lot of you need to make sure that you're taking time out right now to simply just get started with things. Everything does not have to be perfect. Okay, but if something doesn't happen exactly when you want it to happen, that doesn't mean that it's not happening. A lot of things are manifesting, okay, but a big part of what's manifesting for you right now is going to truly depend on how dedicated you are to whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. So whatever that job is, that craft, that relationship, or whatever it may be, you just need to stay consistent. You need to be dedicated to it, because oftentimes before we are given the things that we desire the most, our commitment to ourselves and to that particular thing is oftentimes tested, So let's just see here. I hope that message helps someone. But let's just see what areas where you may be blocked at this time. You guys, with these daily pop-up readings that I'm going to do, I'm going to see, just what comes out. It could be love, it could be money, it could be anything. I'm not going to focus on love because you guys have a weekly love reading. So this is going to be a general collective reading of whatever comes out. Wow, this is so crazy. The card that came out is patience. So again, you have to have patience here. You have indecision and regret here, and then abundance. So I think that is so funny because it's exactly what I am feeling for today's overall energy. This is a message that someone needs to hear. You have to accept that everything happens in divine timing and in divine order. Do not allow yourself to get caught up with feelings of regret that lead to you being indecisive, stuck, and stagnant. Okay, you need to use your intuition. You need to trust your own inner guidance and your discernment in order for you to actually have what it is that you want. If you are stuck in being impatient and indecisive and constantly replaying events over and over in your head and dealing with a lot of regret, fear, or whatever it is that you are dealing with, it's going to block you from your abundance. A lot of you, your abundance, it is being blocked because of the indecisiveness, because of the fact that you're not having much faith. in certain things, because again, like I said, some of you are entirely too focused on the outcome of a situation and not enough on the actual process. Okay, refining that process, being consistent in the process. You have to trust the process, and you have to have a bit of patience. Okay. So let's see what you need to release. And then I'm going to look to see just what are some of these changes in your lifestyle that are being affected most. So we have here surrender, procrastination. Wow, surrender your attachment to results and surrender to the magic of who you are. So again, you have to release a lot of fear that you have about change. Okay, you need to make sure that you're staying in the moment, focusing on the solutions in your in whatever it is that you're working on, and make sure that you're being gentle with yourself and that you are celebrating every little baby step forward. Okay, surrender to the magic of who you are. This is saying that, you know, there's something very special, very unique about you. Everyone has their own magic, their own power. So even when things seem to be moving slow, or when it comes to the more mundane aspects of life, you have to still remember that you have something to offer. You have to still remember that whatever you're doing, you know, it's worth something. Even if other people don't truly understand it, but don't get so caught up on the outcome. Okay, focus on what are you doing to make certain things happen in your life, and then just release it to the universe. If you hold on to anything too tightly, you're sending the message to the universe that you don't believe that it's going to manifest, or that you don't believe that the universe can actually handle that assignment that you're giving to the universe to allow something to come into fruition for you. And for some of you, you need to stop procrastinating. Procrastination definitely comes as a result of you being very indecisive, or feeling regretful about certain things, or trying to change situations that you truly need to just accept. Now is the time for you to really jump on a goal and stop putting it off. Because if you start to take action, then it's going to attract more success into your life, right? So let's just pull a message here of abundance. And then I'm going to hop into the tarot. One second, guys. I see the card here, though. It's positivity, faith, and optimism. Which is, of course, saying that, you know, you will definitely be able to have more positive experiences and opportunities in your life when you change your expectations and stop focusing so much on just your expectations and the outcome and situations. Okay, don't allow any type of negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. You need to keep the faith and keep going. Like I said, every single day, make sure that you're just doing something that's going to get you closer to whatever your goal may be. Focus on your priorities at this time. Okay, focus on your priorities. Wherever it is that you are focusing is where you are going to, of course, have the most results. Some of you, though, your priorities, maybe they make you feel a bit burdened, or they're creating a bit of anxiety. Okay, so again, this is a time for some of you, like I said, especially if you are struggling with procrastination. If you are allowing so many things to pile up, then that is the reason why you are feeling so much anxiety, when you need to actually give time and attention to the things that you truly want. Which is why some of you may want to work on prioritization, planning, so that even if you're just, you know, dedicating a small amount of time to something, it's going to help you feel overall just more confident, simply because you don't have that burden of worrying about tasks piling up. Okay, you don't have to keep rushing towards things. The anxiety is, of course, is causing you to keep stressing out about the outcome and the situation, so that you aren't really able to even trust the process, or simply just be in peace while you're in the process. That's very important. So let's see. What are the main lifestyle changes that are a focus at this time for the collective? Some of you are definitely considering self-employment, you know, entrepreneurship, or changing things that are going to affect your security and stability a lot. Some of you are truly considering leaving jobs behind, but in order for you to get in the mindset of being, you know, an entrepreneur, there are some things that you're going to have to work on, such as, of course, being able to prioritize things, letting go of procrastination, surrendering your attachment to results. Starting a business is not something that may bring success overnight. A lot of people are not successful in their business for several years, but as long as you know that you are doing something that you're passionate about and you're putting time, effort, and energy towards it every single day, there will eventually be the desired outcome that you are seeking. So the card that came out is leaving. This could be leaving a relationship, leaving a job. This could be relocating. Okay. This could be leaving anything behind. It is okay for you to change your mind in any situation. You also have here, be true to you. You have here windfall as well. Okay. Along with self-care, religion, and spirituality. So many of you, like I said, I think that you are at this time really considering making changes in your life that are going to lead to you being more in, you know, your divine purpose, whether this is you deciding to volunteer more, or like I said, doing some type of, or leaving a job to do something that is more of, you know, your calling, that you feel is more a part of like your divine purpose. But whatever it is, it seems like being true to you is what's going to bring in more abundance into your life, whatever that may be. Okay. Whether it's, like I said, leaving behind friends, family, or relationship, changing your residence, relocating, deciding to travel abroad. Some of you may be thinking about some type of retreat. But again, being true to yourself, surrendering to the magic of who you are, releasing a lot of the procrastination, releasing your attachment to the results, because sometimes, of course, if you're too attached to the results of a situation, as soon as things don't go your way, then you start to regret your decision to move in the direction that you should actually be in at this time. You start to talk yourself out of things, and that's when the indecision and everything else starts to creep up. So some of you right now, you may need to take some time out because you do have the self-care card here, as well as healing from the past and memories. You could have definitely had some experiences in the past where people, you know, they were not very supportive of your dreams or your aspirations, and, you know, it could have affected you. You know, those things are definitely psychological. Some of you could have dealt with some type of narcissistic abuse in the past. You could have had just friends or family who didn't really believe in the path that you're taking. But it's saying now that you need to take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Be true to yourself. Okay? Call on that higher power. Trust in your own and your higher self and in the divine to give you exactly what it is that you want. And leave the things behind that don't serve you. It's like, you know, you have the power and the authority to create the happiness that you want, which is going to lead to you feeling a sense of freedom. So let's see here. What does the tarot have to say today? So funny. Yeah, so the overall energy here is the Lover's card. The Lover's card, you guys, could speak of a lot of different things. This could be related to a connection that you have, a romantic relationship. But to me, the Lover's card also is a card of duality. A lot of you, you know, this is about that light and dark energy within yourself. It's about you making a decision to choose a path that, you know, of course, is going to serve your greatest and highest good, or you making the choice to stay stuck and stagnant, whether this is you being single or being in some type of connection. Okay. In the past energy here, you have the 5 of Wands. You have the 3 of Cups and the Star card here. So what I feel overall is that in the recent past, a lot of you may have been celebrating or hoping to celebrate with a lot of people around you. I definitely feel that many of you have not truly been connected with your actual soul family. Like I said, you could have some friends or family that have been around you, and it seems to me like you were always the star. Okay, someone perhaps knew that you were the star, but with the Five of Wands being here, you could have had people who, did not have the most positive things to say about you. There could have been a lot of chaos, conflict, a lot of disagreements, a lot of different people, I feel, who you were trying to celebrate with. They just really were not on board with what it is that you were trying to do. Okay. And for some of you, that puts you in a position where you became a bit afraid, I feel, to really step out and be true to yourself and embrace certain things in your life. It caused you to really just lose your focus and start to procrastinate a lot, because many of you have had to leave friends and family and even relationships behind. Some of you have had to leave behind an employer. There's things that you just are not able to take with you in this next leg of your journey. So in the present position here, we have the Moon card, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles. Again, with the Page of Pentacles being here, this lets me know that right now, many of you are thinking about, planning something new, but it's still very much in the beginning stages, which is why there can be no space or place, honestly, for the negativity, the pessimism, the procrastination, or any of those things, because if you don't get a situation off of the ground right now, while you have the idea, it most likely will not manifest, and especially not in the time that many of you want things to manifest. Okay, so I have to be honest, with the Devil card being here at the center of your reading and the Moon card being here, it's very important that you go beneath the surface and you look at, the people that are around you, but you also need to look at some of your own bad habits. This could simply be, self-limiting beliefs about yourself, outdated beliefs that you have about yourself, about love, money, relationships, and so many other things. Because if you don't actually handle the man or the woman that's in the mirror, you're going to constantly attract these people, you guys, who do not mean you well. A lot of you are attracting a lot of toxicity due to the things that are actually in your subconscious. Okay, due to those outdated beliefs about certain things, which is why, like I said, for some of you, you need to take a bit of time out for some self-care, some introspection here, because trying to manifest from a lower vibration is not really going to help you get towards the wish fulfillment that you want. So in the future position here, we have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So it looks like many of you are definitely going to get in this energy of the Queen of Wands, where you are being very true to yourself, being very authentic. You're showing everyone exactly who you are. And you have the strength and the courage, honestly, to walk away from situations that are not emotionally fulfilling. This journey, it could become quite lonely. However, it is going to lead you to the Four of Wands. It's going to lead you to a lot of celebratory moments, as well as overall just wish fulfillment. And like I said, this is a general reading, so you guys, this could be several different things. For some of you, you're trying to get to a certain relationship. For some of you, you are in the process right now of starting a business. Some of you, you may want to relocate. Whatever it is, though, it just seems that, of course, this has been the running theme for a very long time. You need to detach from a lot of outdated beliefs about yourself. And you need to see the truth about the people that you spend the majority of your time with. Some of you are definitely at a crossroads right now with the Two of Wands here, where it is absolutely time for you to move forward. The Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles is, yes, you are still very much in the beginning stages of something, but I feel that you have already started to plan. You've already made a decision for sure that where you are is not where you want to be. So it's time to get out of the complacency here. By closing one door, another door is going to open. This is the Death card. So again, it's all about death, transformation, rebirth. Transformations are not easy, but of course, a million miles journey starts with just the first step. And your first step is being willing to close the door on the situations that you know are not good for you. And please do not ever think that there is nothing within yourself that you need to pay closer attention to. Because the law of attraction is real. If you are attracting people that are around you who are very unhappy for you, who don't want to see you successful, or whatever the case may be, some of you have a really bad habit of people pleasing. Okay. Some of you have a really bad habit of, like I said, always being the first to try to help people who you know do not mean you well, and that could come from you having a fear of being alone, or whatever the case may be. Some of you hang around people who don't really challenge you. If you always feel like you're the only person in a room who knows everything and you're above everyone, you're probably in the wrong room, and you may want to check your ego, because you can never really grow into something that you have not seen. So surround yourself with people who are doing the things that you want to do, and hopefully better, so that you have something to actually, you know, be inspired by. Like, that's something that's very important. Surround yourself with people who are creative and inspiring to you. Okay. And again, of course, you know, being able to stop setting limits on yourself. Some of you also need to learn how to practice having some limits and boundaries with people. Learning how to actually express what you need and saying no to people in situations that you know don't serve you. Okay, I just feel like a big situation in your life right now is requiring, like I said, a lot of discipline, consistency. Okay, so here with the Three of Cups here, actually this card is in the wrong place. It should have been this Five of Wands. Some of you, I feel honestly, like I said, when it comes to this group of friends or family, okay, this could be colleagues or whatever it is, with the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups being out here. Some of you, you are holding on to a situation that you know there was a crack in the foundation all along. There's something here that you need to allow to go ahead and crumble and fall, so that you can have this transformative time in your life. Okay, and this again, to me, it's like that belief in scarcity, or that lack mindset. This is you knowing that, you know, you need to accept something better, but you're still hanging around these three people, most likely, or there's 3 or 4 different situations in your life that you constantly are holding on to for dear life, even though you know that it needs to come down. It doesn't matter the secrets or whatever happens in this situation. And a lot of you, like I said, you know exactly what that situation is for you. Whether it's you hanging around people in your family that you know don't really mean you well, staying in an unhealthy or toxic relationship, or whatever it is, you keep holding on to something that you need to let go of so that you can actually heal. It is time for you to heal. Okay? You cannot actually go out and be inspiring and fully in your divine power if you're not actually healing yourself. Yeah, you have here the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Six of Swords. That is clarifying this Star card here. Okay, so by healing, it puts you in a position to be much more grounded. But the Judgment card here is you answering the call of the divine. Your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are trying to get you out of a situation that has caused you a lot of overall just mental conflict. You've been fighting a battle for a very long time. And at this point, some of you need to go ahead and surrender to this battle in order for you to actually win the war. There's something that you have to let go of. In fact, there's a few things. So the Moon card is here with the High Priestess. Again, this is you needing to go within. The answers that you need are within you. It's not outside of you at this point. The Six of Pentacles being here with the Page of Swords. A lot of you, you see the imbalances in your life. You see them very clearly. Okay. You're going to have to, like I said, face the person that's staring back at you every single day. That's just the truth. Because here you have the Devil card, the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Temperance card. Okay. This devil energy here, this is something that you need to balance out. Okay. There is a need for you to regain peace and harmony in your life. So you need to take a break from a situation that you know is not serving you. Some of you, you need to heal situations from the past. Okay. Some of you, you have a lot of things that have happened to you in the past that you are still holding on to, and it's causing you, like I said, to stay in a cycle of perhaps being a bit depressed, not really being able to get things off of the ground and gain the balance that you want in your life and the harmony, because there's things that, you know, have been like instilled in you even from your own family or from your past that has you in a state of fear right now. You're needing to let those things go. You're needing to forgive people from the past and forgive yourself. Yeah, this is an old heartbreak, okay? Whether it came from friends, family, a romantic relationship, or all of the above. But it's saying here that it's time now for you to move with haste. In order for you to manifest something new, you need to move fast, okay? Whatever this plan is that you're working on, you need to move quickly on it. It's not something that you need to sit around and just plan, plot, and strategize. Like I said, move now and refine whatever it is later. The Eight of Cups is being clarified with the Chariot. There's no need in you staying where you are right now or looking back to the past. Everything that you want is ahead of you. And so wherever it is that you are going, the version of yourself that you were in the past when it comes to old relationships or situations, you can't even take that version of yourself with you. The Knight of Pentacles is here, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, you're already working on something as a Page of Pentacles, and it's definitely in its beginning stages. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this is you being more diligent. Slow and steady does win the race sometimes, but yes, you will have to embrace the fact that this journey, you may be on this journey alone. You will definitely feel out in the cold and isolated from a lot of people. You may even need some help, but when you go to get help, make sure that you're getting help from people who truly support you actually being true to yourself, not people who are supporting your dream or your vision because it's only something in it for them. Because I feel that some of you, like I said, you've been surrounding yourself with people who are not actually a part of your soul group or family. So the Queen of Wands is being clarified with the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Nine of Wands. So yeah, you've gone through a lot with the Nine of Wands being here. You may be juggling a lot, and you may have to juggle a lot for quite some time. Like I said, I feel that whatever it is that you are working on, it is going to take a lot of hard work. But anything that's worth having is going to require a lot of hard work. Continue to stay the course. Drop the things that you know are a burden to you so that you can actually have more balance. But with the Hangman energy being here, this is there again, it's a need to surrender. It's also a need for you to change your perspective about a situation, okay, in order for you to be more confident and assertive. Because the very last card of the reading in the future position is the Four of Wands. So you are moving. Look at this brand new journey. The Fool card. Taking this leap of faith, taking some type of risk is leading a lot of you to the ultimate wish fulfillment. The Eight of Pentacles is here and the Ten of Cups. It will require work. You're conjuring up something right now that is definitely going to work in your favor. But like I said before, with the message that I received, and it makes perfect sense, do not get so caught up on the outcome. The outcome is yours as long as you trust the process. Okay, the King of Swords is here with the Hermit. Go within, move in silence, get very clear and grounded about what it is that you want. The King of Swords is someone who is very logical, practical, analytical, but especially intentional. The Hermit card is here. So this is saying, again, it's time for you to isolate yourself. It's time for you to focus on self-care. You need to quiet a lot of things out right now and leave things behind that stop you from being true to yourself. Once you figure out exactly what allows you to be true to yourself and you really start to work on that, like I said, spending time every day consistently working on a goal, you're going to see the results. You literally, in this reading, you can see the process. And at the end, you have the freaking Fool card and the Four of Wands. By taking a leap of faith, starting completely over, working on something diligently, like I said, being able to be resilient and persevere, and surrendering your attachment to the results is what's going to actually get you the results. But please be gentle with yourself, because a lot of you, your abundance is being blocked because of you constantly dealing with regret, fear, and being indecisive. And a lot of you, those thoughts and feelings and fears, it comes because of disappointments from your past. It comes from the lack of support. But you can't complain about the lack of support from the people around you if you continuously surround yourself with those people, or if you fear being alone. I tell people all the time, a lot of times, elevation is going to require separation. And sometimes you have to separate even from the version of yourself that was in those toxic situations to begin with. Okay, so You guys, I really hope that that message helped today. Oh, I forgot. I have these oracle cards. I'm also going to, you guys, be trying to use some of these cards. A lot of you have sent me decks, and I cannot tell you, I probably have spent thousands of dollars on buying decks myself, and they honestly, they just look really pretty sitting on the shelf, and I never use them. So I really want to start using some of these decks. So you'll see me using a lot of these decks in some of the daily readings that I'll be posting. You guys, please let me know in the comments exactly what you guys are working on, how you felt about this reading today, if I should keep doing these readings. So the card that came out is Cleansing Body and Spirit. I have not seen these cards in like 2 years, but I just love the images here. So like I said, for some of you, I don't know, for some reason when I look at this card, you know, this could be you guys taking spiritual baths, really focusing on your self-care. Some of you are doing some traveling as well, but you also have here prosperity and abundance, as well as learn from life. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, this is definitely time for you to cleanse yourself, purify yourself. This is getting things out of your space. Okay, purging, like I said, those friendships, those relationships, getting rid of all things that just do not serve you. Also, some of you, like I said, you do need to make sure that you are sort of moving in silence. Okay, calling on spirit, but making sure, like I said, that your vessel and your environment is just as clean and pure as possible, so that you are attracting things that are of the highest vibration. Okay, and then with learn from life being out here, you know, I think that there's definitely a need for you guys to do some overall reflection. I feel like there's some mistakes that you've made, and instead of you know, holding on to those things and dealing with the regret, you need to see that, you know, you were still able to make it through something, and just take the lessons as an opportunity for you to do something over and have a much more positive experience and outcome in the future. Okay, so make an effort to start trying to do things that are new and to learn new things, and just see what happens. This is a good time for you to start trying to relax and to do a lot of assessing, evaluating, introspection, and a bit of research as well. Okay, figure out the reason why you've done certain things, and see, you know, what are the things that you would like to do differently in the future. And once you figure that out, don't be afraid to put it to the test, you know, because what you have lying ahead of you is definitely prosperity and abundance. I mean, this is self-explanatory, and prosperity and abundance, you guys, can be in all areas of your life. Like I said, for some of you, you're really focused on career and finances. For some of you, it's love. For some of you, it's, you know, your spiritual, your spirituality. So whatever it is, though, this is just saying that it's time for you to actually experience this. So do the work and stay the course. Okay, but keep in mind, like I said, that this is not only about like monetary success. You know, everyone's thoughts and feelings about what success and good fortune is can be different, and it may not have anything to do with money necessarily. For some of you, it's simply you finally get into a place where you've learned certain things from life, and you can actually sit down with yourself and be self-sufficient and secure and just totally at peace. That feeling of freedom and being at peace is the ultimate abundance, because when you're in that place or space, you're free to create anything that you want. Honestly, it's so much easier for you to manifest things that you want when you have been able to learn from life and from your past, and you can apply the wisdom and the knowledge to things in your life, and you have that clear conscience. You've done the shadow work. There aren't any like negative things that are holding you down or holding you back anymore. So those are things that you should prioritize right now. So yeah, you guys, again, like I said, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure that you're always going within, trusting, you know, your intuition and using your discernment so that you never go without. You guys, let me know again in the comments how you like this reading. Should I keep doing these readings? If the message was helpful to you today, I love you guys so much. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Also, you guys make sure to check out your love readings for this week. All of them should be uploaded by tomorrow, and later in the week I'll actually do the general reading. So for all 12 signs, you guys will get a general reading where we're looking more at what your blockages are specifically, so that you know how to navigate through this month to bring in more prosperity and abundance in all areas of your life. Okay, so love you guys so much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.